Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we will learn about a class 10 prose lesson, A Thief's Story by Ruskin Bond. Ruskin Bond was born on 19th May 1934. He is an Indian author of British descent. He lives with his adopted family in Landore, Mussoorie, India. The Indian Council for Child Education has recognized his role in the growth of children's literature in India. So, today we are going to learn about a short story which is written by Ruskin Bond, A Thief's Story. Anil was a 25 years old writer who was living his life very carelessly. He was struggling to write for earning the money to run his life. One day, Anil was watching a wrestling match on the streets where he first met Hari Singh. Anil meets Hari Singh, who was a thief. Hari used his old formula to flatter the person. Hari Singh approached Anil and told him he wanted to work for him. Anil replied that he had no money to pay him. But Anil impressed and promised Hari Singh that he would teach him how to write, add numbers and how to cook tasty food. They both agreed to the terms and now they both were living together happily in Anil's house. One day, Hari Singh saw that Anil had brought a bundle of notes with him. Hari Singh saw Anil keeping the notes under the mattress. After having dinner, Anil and Hari Singh went to their rooms. Anil slept calmly. While Anil was asleep in his room, Hari Singh crept to the bed and slipped his hand under the mattress where Anil had kept all his money. Hari Singh took all the money and ran away from them. Hari Singh left for the railway station to board a train to Lucknow, but he missed it. He wandered through the bazaars. It was raining heavily and Hari Singh was completely wet. As Hari Singh was thinking about Anil, there was a conflict in his mind. He did not want to betray the faith of Anil. Moreover, Hari was thinking about Anil, that how he was teaching him to write and add numbers that could transform his life completely. Later, Hari Singh left the railway station and he came to the fields and sat on the benches. Just then, it started to rain more heavily and a chill wind was blowing through the field. As he was seated on the benches of the field, he felt guilty as he had cheated an innocent person. Shirt and pajamas were wedged to his body because it was wet due to the rain. Hari Singh had a change of heart. He decided to return back to Anil and keep the money under the pillow. He reached the room and placed the money back silently. The next morning, Hari Singh woke up a bit late so that Anil would not doubt him. When Hari Singh woke up, Anil had already prepared his breakfast. After Hari woke up, Anil offered him 50 rupees, saying that he had earned it. Anil also told Hari that he would be paid regularly from now. Hari held the notes in his hand. He realized that the notes were still wet from the rain last night. Hari understood that Anil had came to know about the misdeed, but there was no sadness, anger or guilt in his mind. The moral of the story is the human values and relations are important in life, and such values can change a person too. Thank you. Make sure to like, share and subscribe.
Panda. I got broads in Atlanta. Just took the lean in the family. Credit cards and the scammers. Hitting the licks in the band. Legacies.